Hello, beautiful teenagers. So the other day I was sitting with a couple of teens and I was reading to them the script for the welcome video at the Joy Based Living website. And they were so lit up that I felt validated for what I wrote. And I want to tell you why this matters about achieving your goals, setting goals. It's because I trust teenagers because teenagers tell the truth about what they feel. If they're not happy, you know they're not happy. If they're lit up, man, I trust that. And so it was such a gift to me. I want to give this gift to you. Here are 3 things about setting goals that you never, ever, 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 ever want to give up. So when you're setting goals, you never want to attach your happiness to the end result. You never want to attach your self-worth to the end result. And you never, ever want to attach your knowingness. You know how you know things inside? You never want to attach those to the end result. You never want to wait to have those. Those exist only in the present tense. They never exist in the past or the future. The past is your memories. The future is your imagination. In the present tense is where your power lives, is where the river of energy of who you really are exists. Like when little babies are babies, they're not living it like little infants. They're not living in the memories of the past or into the future. Those are important. That we have memories. It's important that we can imagine a future. But those 3 things, see, what's really cool about teenagers is that you're about to make decisions that are going to affect the rest of your life, and you know it. You know it. You understand the importance. And I see you as hope for our future. I also see young mothers as major heroines for our future, because I want you to imagine this. So somebody, let's say, is saying, I really care about climate change. Now I just said the word somebody, right? Now imagine a parent saying, I really care about climate change. And now imagine a mother saying, I really care about climate change. It feels really different, doesn't it? And so people who are young mothers, I want you to know this, teenagers. I want you to know this. People who are young mothers, it's one time in your life when you're no longer in school, but you have a very big network around you. However, in that network, young mothers can feel very, very alone. They can feel like they're dealing with the chaos of the household all by themselves. And whenever they talk to their friends, they're talking like mommy talk. And they're talking about like, all the different things about the children, about the household. A lot of parenting it revolves around managing the household. And what gets left in the dust, what gets left behind, is the actual joy of being with your children. Now, what young mothers, the ones who I work with, what they learn how to do is they learn how to really honor their happiness, their knowingness, and their self-worth in the present moment. And that helps them make choices and set boundaries according to what they really need. Now, you need to know this, whether you choose to become a parent, a mother, whatever your choices are. I don't have any agenda about what you choose. I have a full-hearted commitment about helping you make choices that feel really true and good and strong for your soul. So back to the young mothers that I told you I feel like are the heroines for our future. And that is because, and this is not excluding dads, please, dear God, please. It's not excluding dads. It's that I have an association with mothers for however long that human beings have been alive. The mothers have been the ones who tend the hearth. You know what the hearth is? That's where the food is made. That's where the fire is created outside the cave or inside the cave. The mother is the one protecting the children while the dad would be out, hunting or something like that. The mom would be gathering, and the mom would be the one saying, oh, when I said don't touch that berry, you better listen to me the first time, because if you eat that, you could die, right? So moms have a different kind of energy about protecting their children. And so there's a lot more I could say about that. Here's what I want. I want this to be more conversational. I want you to leave comments, questions. I want to support your journey. So why was I going on about this? Because when I told you about that, feel your body when you hear the words, a mom really cares about climate change. You can feel there's a word called gravitas. Gravitas is like importance, like a mother having quite a bit more gravitas about the importance of a better world, a better future for the world, because of their love for their children. So when I teach young mothers to just look around their network, I'm a professional networker, but I've learned that networking, if it's not wholehearted, it will exhaust me. And I don't like networking that's not wholehearted. So I have taught young mothers how to network, to look around and find people who really want meaningful, authentic conversations. And when you find those people, I tell them, do the 12 practices with them. And I'm going to tell you about the 12 practices of joy. If you are a teenager or a young teenager and money is an issue, I want you to write to me directly, privately at Facebook Messenger. Write to me directly and say to me, or go, if you can't reach me there because Facebook is weird, go to my Patreon, patreon.com/joy-based living. Patreon.com/joy-based living, and just become a member and write to me privately and say, Deb, would you please send me a copy of the 12 practices of joy? And I will. I am investing in your future because I believe in you big time, to the point that it just brings tears to my eyes. So, teenagers, I believe in you. I want you to stay really strong in your happiness. You find it. It's in your heart. It's in there. It might be covered up by a lot of baloney, cultural conditioning, but it's in there. I want you to tune into it and make it. I want you to learn to trust your joy. I want you to trust it. And so your happiness, your self-worth, and your knowingness. You know how you know things? You just know things. I believe in you. I believe in our future. I'm going to show you some notes here now. So here you see this picture says, advice for teens, 3 things to never give up when setting goals. Never, ever, ever, ever wait for your happiness, your knowingness, or your self-worth. Never, ever connect those with your goals. Your goals should be separate. I don't care if you want to be a rocket scientist or you want to be somebody who, I don't know, raises a garden. I don't care what you want to be. I'm not invested in that. Never connect these 3 things with your goals, your happiness, your knowingness, and your worth. These are the river that you should be swimming in. These are the energy. This is who you really are. It's who you really are. You never want to give up who you really are. Never give that up for anybody. Not for the person you love the most in the world, not for your children, not for your parents. Never, ever give that up. And when you keep those close to your being and you protect those with everything, you will develop self-trust. And that self-trust will grow with you for the rest of your life. I was going to say this first, but then I didn't. Here you go. Teens are constantly being told, you'll be happy when you get into college. You'll feel worthy when you achieve this. You'll know who you are when you figure out your career. I'm saying no. Your happiness, your inner knowing, and your worth, these aren't destinations. They are not rewards for achieving goals. They're the foundation. They are who you are right now. They are who you are right now. This is revolutionary. Most adults are still waiting for external validation to feel worthy. I want you teenagers to start from your to start from your inherent worthiness. You can see I've been editing this. I want you to start from your inherent wholeness, your inherent worthiness. My mission here at Joy Based Living, my mission is to help create a culture where friendships, families, one conversation at a time is being up-leveled into joy. I want you to learn to trust your joy. Please let me know if you have received anything worthy, worthwhile, keepable from this message. That will help me greatly. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what the biggest challenges are that you're facing. And I want you to know that this message is being supported by the people who support me at Patreon. So if I do a series of these, then as you grow up and as you get more money, you can support me as well at Patreon. And together, we're going to create a collective culture. We're already doing it. I've been doing this for 9 years. You'll be part of creating that collective culture for our whole world called Joy Based Living. And then you'll be able to support me as well, and we'll support everyone. And the more people who speak this language, the stronger our whole world will be. I appreciate you so very much. Keep being you. Stay very close to your happiness, your knowingness, and your self-worth, and treasure those and protect those with everything in you. I believe in you. Bye for now.